Traded it all if I gave it.
Welcome back, everyone. My next guest is Leslie Gray, and she is the owner of Acupuncture Healing Center. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Carol.
Tell everybody a little bit about you and what you do. Some people are a little bit weary about acupuncture, so we know what it is. But, let's talk a little bit about you and what you do.
Okay, thank you.
Go right into that, Mike. Go ahead.
I worked 19 years in surgery, and I was stuck in surgery, and I got hepatitis C, and I became very ill, and I had very little options that were fixing problems. 12 people in my OR had hep C, and 2 got better, and the options from the 10 said don't do it, so I didn't. And I moved to California, decided to learn how to surf and twist my ankle, and I broke my ankle, and I didn't want medication, so I went to see an acupuncturist, and he said, "Do you have liver problems?" And I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, I can help you with both." And I'm like, "Okay." But his partner was a liver cancer MD from China doing liver cancer research with San Diego State, and I saw her. She got me better. My hepatologist was like, "You're getting better. What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm doing acupuncture and Chinese herbs." And he says, "Well, it's working." So I was like, "This is the medicine, and I'm going to go to school for it."
Wow, that's really neat. How long have you been doing it?
I've been licensed since 2004.
Well, let's talk a little bit about acupuncture because, like I was telling you the story before you came on, that years and years ago, they had those needles. They must have been 5 inches long, and it was just very strange and very weary, and it hurt. Is it just much different today?
It is much different. I use very fine, thin-haired needles, and they're about a ½ inch to an inch and a half. I do have a couple that are 6 inches, but it is only rarely used for someone who has some deep issues and the larger people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now, how long did you say you've been doing this now?
Since 2004.
Okay. And you're located where?
At 43rd Avenue in Thunderbird.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to enter everybody in to win a free 1 hour. It's an acupuncture, not the pressure. It's the puncture. But you know what? It's fabulous. I've had it done before, and it doesn't hurt at all. And so this is a 1 hour treatment that is a $40 value free to you or anyone that you know. First of all, I want to tell them before I give out the phone number, not just, there's a lot of things that it can help with. So it's not, you said your liver as you were coming on, so it's not just what pain that we would think that everything is. What else can it do?
Oh, it treats people with tinnitus, people with eye issues.
Like what kind of eye issue?
Eye issues, watery eyes, dry eyes.
Where would you put the needle for that? I just need to know that.
By the finger.
Okay, that's good. I'm just checking.
Distal.
Go ahead.
Distally. I use a lot of distal acupuncture treatments. So if someone says, "Oh, the pain is right here in my shoulder," doesn't necessarily mean I have to put a whole bunch of needles in the shoulder. I use balance method of the channels. We have 14 of them, and so that's what I'm working with, and find that is the most beneficial.
Okay, so what does it mean balancing the channel?
So we have 14 channels, and they're fitted into 5 elements: water, wood, fire, earth, and metal, and all the channels work together. The water is the mother to the wood and is the grandmother to the fire. They're all connected. So it's about seeing where people's pains are, where channels are infected and bothered, and sometimes it can be the mother, it could be the child, it can be the grandparent that needs the support to bring everybody back into harmony and balance.
Now that's within your body.
Yes.
I just want to get that straight out there because a lot of people may not get it, So they might just tune in and hear that and not understand what you mean. Now we've got our lines open here, and everyone's going to get entered in to win a 1 hour free acupuncture treatment. And normally I don't even talk about this, but your prices for a treatment is just phenomenal. Do you want to tell them what that is?
I do community acupuncture. I have worked 19 years in surgery, and all my years working as an acupuncturist, I help people. That's my job, and I couldn't afford acupuncture at some times, and I needed it. And I've seen many people who need help physically, and they can't afford their doctors, or they've spent all of their insurance money, and so I offer an alternative to getting care.
And how much is
it's affordable. I have a sliding fee of $20 to $40. It's pay what you can.
So it's $20 to $40. It's pay what you can. Right now, we've got everyone entered in to win this 1-hour acupuncture treatment. It's a $40 value, free to you or anyone you know. Call in here. Our number here, 602-277-5369, and toll free. It's 1-866-536-1100. I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show for these things because I like to give everybody time to do that. And you can call in here, get entered in to win. Her website is communityacupuncturewest.com, and you can also call her direct. You got to do a consultation. You got to talk to me about it. I want to know what you're doing, where you're putting it. Do you do free consultations with people?
I do a consultation when they come in. They fill out 4 pages of paper. It's 2 sides, and that information covers your body so that I'm seeing the big picture, not just that it hurts right here. I want to be able to see, well, why does it hurt there? And sometimes, it's a deeper issue than, hey, yeah, I got hit in the shoulder, and that makes sense. But if something's like, yeah, I just can't move my arm, and I haven't been able to move it, then I'm looking at the core reasons.
I'll tell you something, acupuncture is phenomenal, especially, and you do Chinese herbs as well?
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about that too, because when someone comes in and you're going to obviously give them some herbs, obviously, to take as well. Is that correct?
Not all the time, because I find a lot of people have hesitation to Chinese herbs.
Why is that? They've been around for so long.
It's thousands of years old.
Right.
It's over 8,000 years old. It's the Taoist tradition, and I don't understand why people don't have more faith in it.
It's not American.
It's been around forever in comparison to our Western medications.
Right. But sometimes people do, and they want some help. And if they do and they ask for it, do you offer that?
Yes, I do.
You can check her out on her website. It's communityacupuncturewest.com. You can call her direct. She does do consultations with people as well before you come in. The number is, or as you come in, the phone number is 480-843-7050. We've got our number here open so that people can call in and get entered in to win a 1-hour free acupuncture treatment. The number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. This is a $20 to $40 value, free to you. Basically, you have anywhere from $20 to $40. It's pay what you can.
Yes.
She's here because she knows that there's people that just can't afford it. They think they can't, but now you can, right? Okay, I want to talk a little bit about the benefits of what it is.
Benefits of acupuncture. A lot of times people have pain because they have stagnation going on, and that can be either a blood stagnation or it can be what we call the chi stagnation, and basically the chi is your vital force, it's your life energies, and it gets stuck, and that's where the pain comes from, and it's about being able to move that energy and be relieved of pain.
Can you help people with other things than pain? When you said, like, if there's somebody, I don't know, I mean, can you help them with if they're having a blockage of certain things, if they have a fear or whatever? What's acupuncture? Doesn't it help for
It
other
helps
things?
emotionally as well. Anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorders, people who've had traumas in their life. It's very helpful at calming the anxieties and the worry and the fears.
When somebody comes to you, okay, and they're working with you, how many treatments generally does it take before they feel better? Because that's what someone wants to know. How long am I going to be in here? You're going to make me come in every week, three times a week. What's the deal?
Okay. Acupuncture is unique to each individual. Each individual is unique, and they respond to acupuncture their own way. So sometimes people can come in and they get a treatment, and they're one treatment, and they're great, and they're good for years. And then there's other people who may have an acute condition or a chronic condition, and somebody just needs to, like, hey, I just want to hurry up and get rid of this. I want to be back to my old self. And so it can take a few treatments sometimes. Or if somebody has something chronic, it could be, hey, I've had this for a long time, but I need something else, and they will have several treatments, and sometimes, I'm getting better. And it's all about what they feel, because they live in their body. I can recommend, but it's up to what they feel.
And I'll tell you something, it doesn't hurt. If you guys think it does, it doesn't. You don't feel it at all. And it's a wonderful thing to, at least if you've been the furthest that you've been and, you have nowhere else to go, this is a great way to try something. And it's pay what you can. It's $20 to $40 really for a session, which is a great price. And that's because you want to help people.
Yes.
And again, it's communityacupuncturewest.com. You can call her. Her number is 480-843-7050. We've got our lines open here, and everyone's getting entered in to win a 1-hour free treatment. This is a $40 value free to you or anyone you know. Keep on calling here at 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. It's communityacupuncturewest.com.